Oh, there's a structure right there already. I'm here at the Central Mine in Keweenaw. There's a building or a little chimney structure there, built into the cliff over there. I'm gonna stay on the little snowmobile path because I can stay on the surface of the snow. But gosh, is that tempting. Oh, the magic in these hills. Oh yeah. Oh, so I wanted to talk a little bit about just presence. And breath. And the connection. And just what these walks are for me is typically it's a soul-seeking walkabout for rest and for revitalization and for renaturalization of my energy and just my being on literally every level, to the simplest, to the most intricate aspects of existence. That's why I've done this my entire life, is try to find the deepest, darkest depths of the forests, the most untouched, unseen, pure parts of our earth, and to commune with them. And but what I find also is often I'm also running from fear and operating in such anxiety and worry that I'm crippled, and in a sense, on an energetic, spiritual, emotional level, I'm paralyzed. You know, I'm stagnant. I'm staying in one spot. And hey! Sorry, that was a pheasant or a quail. As you can see, I still have some fear. That's my instinctual or programmed reaction. Yeah, I was thinking about it walking up the hill because I was out of breath, but I was so excited at seeing that building and feeling the magic and the mine here and just what's really here, the wonder, the beauty, the power. And but I was out of breath and I was rushing to get to the top of the hill, to the next view, to the next thing, and I just realized how much I've done that my entire life, and how our culture teaches us that, like, to not be gratified in the present moment. Our gratification is always in the next thing, so we're always seeking, always searching externally, and ultimately, inherently through that, never actually in the present moment or content, or at peace, or really even happy. I'm even doing it right now. I have physical ailments that restrict my breathing quite a bit. And so there is a degree of just pure physical obstacles that can really hinder that, but for the most part it's all our choice. And probably completely, really. So just want to be where the energy is pure. I don't want to be ripping some silly snowmobile through here. I want to be here. And whether I'm terrified or not, I want to be here. I want to know and feed the beauty and the true wonder of our life. And I'm fed up, dude. I've had an absolute enough of being limited, being suppressed, being exploited, being taken from, and I relate that so much to how this land feels, how everything feels. There have been forces exploiting and taking and taking and taking for so long, especially here. Like, you turn on a light switch almost anywhere on this entire earth, it came out of this ground where I'm walking right now. Almost all of the copper we've ever used for all technology came from these hills. And how have we honored them? How are we helping this land? We're still fucking logging it. We're still fucking committing genocide every fucking day. And I'm just sick of it, man. It's exhausting sometimes in my mind to feel like I'm the only human who wants this. Who wants this to be just as it is. And I don't even know, but I'm sure the true spirit of our home is understanding and forgiving and still so loving no matter what. But are you really doing enough? Are we really doing enough to steward the earth, to love the land, to actually be a human being? We've been so removed from our natural placement in our role of, gosh, I can't even think of the word, all that crap we're taught in elementary school about the cycle of nature and the biodiversity and this and that. But like, if you actually look at what's happening, our biodiversity is disappearing. Our mineral content is rapidly decreasing. We are not headed on a purely physical level. It's quite daunting and concerning the direction we're headed. And all I truly believe we need to do is just get back here. If it were up to me, none of y'all be living in the cities. We'd be letting them renaturalize for at least 100 years after we get as much of the toxic material out of there as possible. And then we'd be communing and feeding the land and working the land as we're meant to. And I think that was a chunk of snow that fell from a tree, but that might have been a being of some sort up there. So anyway, I just wanted to share, I guess, that piece. And here we are at the Central Mine. I'm going to take some time and be a little more present now.